Blessings and peace, and welcome to the Ice Turner experience. It's something you can't define, you can only experience with me. You know, one of my favorite artists of all time is Erykah Badu. And the reason being, you know, this is during a time where I had moved to Atlantic City and ran into some good brothers that gave me some lessons that still stick with me to this day. Coming from, you know, the background of Christianity, you know, learning from that, you know, all that I can, and I still read scripture. It's part of my daily routine, as well as, you know, I took Shahada at one point and read the Quran, and still to this day certain practices are still applied, you know, with the aspect of prayer, making dua, because I believe that is just something that really structures my day, and it gives complete, you know, neutralization, you know, of myself, and it helps me to decide my decisions correctly with clarity and a supreme peace of mind. And one of the songs that stuck out to me, actually, is pretty much plenty of songs that stuck out, and I'm, you know, a lover of music. I'm sure all of you know that by now. Is the song that she had, On and On. I believe she dropped the most gems in that song, and that was her first one. You know, now the first part, she was stating that if your knowledge were your wealth, then it would be well earned, meaning that monetary wealth is something that can be inherited, and in most cases a lot of people don't even deserve what they really receive. But knowledge is something that is earned, and it's never given. Plus, knowledge itself is the real treasure that no one can touch or take away from you. See, the next part she was talking about, which really stuck out, was if we were made in his image, reflection, then call us by our names. In Genesis it reads, so God created mankind in his own image. In the image of God he created them, male and female, masculine, feminine principle. He created them God body. Something to think about, right? You walking with me? See, most intellects or atheists or mathematicians or Freemasons do not believe in God, but they fear us just the same. See, Erykah right there was stating fear us, as in direct correlation to that passage. Fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, self-awareness, cautiousness. For an Asiatic man to know God is to understand thyself in full circle, the 360. At zero, the beginning of nothingness. Socrates once stated that to know wisdom is to know nothing, and the intellectuals or those in authority can't understand this power. And their fear of the Asiatic man, the son of God, and his woman, his moon or reflection of his light, and his child, the manifestation of the left and right consciousness, or the left and right hemisphere of his brain. See, they fear that it will actually rise up and revolt against a draconian system. Now, the next part she was talking about, I was born underwater. I was born under my subconscious with $3 and 6 dimes. See, our wisdom is born under the state of our consciousness as the concept of transforming our knowledge to the ever-ending astral plane or sphere of ourselves as unfolding the manifestation of our power, our inner strength, in the cube of our understanding on an axis, just like a cross. Yahshua once stated that I will destroy this temple, the former self, and I will raise it again in 3 days, which means the reconciliation of the differences of the polarities of the masculine and feminine principle that is inside of us, and bringing it to a cosmic manifestation in its natural order, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding as 120 times 3, which is 360 degrees, ourselves in full circle. And that cipher is ever evolving because learning that math brings you into complete awareness of truth. Yeah, you may laugh because you did not do your math. This is exactly why knowledge reigns superior over nearly everybody, because 85% of the population is dumb, deaf, and blind to their own selves, and their fear is their God. See, the man that knows something really knows that he knows nothing at all. Zero. The beginning of wisdom. Because fear is his servant, while fear for the ignorant is their God. Now only foolish men think, and thinking comes from not knowing that they know it all. Just like it states in 1 Corinthians 8, chapter 2. And if any man think that he knoweth anything, he knoweth nothing, yet as he ought to know. Oh, on and on. My cipher keeps moving like a rolling stone. That means my mindset keeps evolving and developing as atoms in my body or mind continues to rotate at the same speed as the axis that the earth rotates on. As above, so below, as within, so without. Yeah, the rolling stone. It's indeed the rolling stone, which is the Christos or the black dot, or the mind's eye or the God in you. Yeah, that mothership, or the mother plane of your consciousness, wisdom, can't save your ass because you're blind to the fact and you are denying the power within. So you'll be left behind in your ignorance, dealing with the truth in fear and in trembling, because the fear of being exposed to yourself is your God. And I am the light shining in your darkness. Blessings and peace.